So do me a favor, type in exactly where you're logging in from. Give me a couple of minutes while you're doing that, and we'll reflect on that in just one moment. I'm going to be setting up a live stream for us to live stream this announcement on Facebook. It will be absolutely huge. Just give me a sec, and we'll have a 60-second countdown, and then we'll be good to go. And then you're probably all chomping at the bit, waiting to hear what we're about to do, which is going to blow your mind. So I'll keep letting people in the room. It keeps swelling. Give me 2 secs, and we'll get the live stream started. Take 2, starting the live stream now. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Firth here, one of the founding Field Advisory Board members with Neumi, and it is my pleasure to be your MC for today's exciting announcement. And you know that statement, we're going to need a bigger boat. Well, we're going to need a bigger Zoom room, because I have never seen the numbers that are logging in right now in the entire history of this amazing organization. For people who are brand new, if you're logging on right now, do us a favor, type in exactly where you're logging in from. I had people on type that in the Zoom room. We have Maine, USA, Ontario, Canada. We have WA, Western Australia, Indiana, Philippines, Christchurch, Costa Rica, OKC, outside Kentucky Fried Chicken. Great. Canada, Texas, Vancouver Island, Hawaii. I could go on and on and on, and I won't. Now, if you're on the Facebook Live, which we are doing at the same time, just in case we blow the numbers out of this web room, because I'm seeing we're getting to capacity very soon, please type in there where you're watching it from. And if you're watching the replay, please feel free to do exactly the same. So we at Neumi have only been in business for about a short 8, nearly 9 months, and we have progressed and grown momentum. We have some massive people getting into the company who've been icons of the industry for many years, and they're all saying it's a perfect storm. Well, guess what? We're just about to give you some more enhancements that are going to blow your mind. And I'm going to hand over to our Director of Sales and Marketing, Ryan Scott, my good buddy, to share these with you.
Hey, everybody. As you can see, we're not in the conference room anymore. We're outgrowing our building, so I've been kicked out to the janitor's closet. No, I'm just kidding. We upgraded our conference room for customer service. Our customer service agents are growing, and that should keep everybody happy. We know they're more important than we are. And so we're fitting them into the building. And we are now each in our own individual offices. So that if you're wondering why I'm in the janitor's closet, that's why. But due to our explosive growth, we've been able to fund solutions to some things that we're running into. And one of those things, sorry, I almost started speaking in Spanish. I've been speaking a lot of Spanish lately. But one of the things that we decided to invest in is a better website. And some of the solutions that we have funded recently, speaking of which, are the app. Who loves the app? Everybody raise your hand. If you look at the attendance, I think that might have something to do with app notifications, reminding people right before the event start. It's the app is doing its job. That's awesome. We have new packaging coming out that I'm super, super, super excited about. That's going to elevate our brand to the next level. But one thing that we decided to focus on was investing in a new website. And so we went ahead and we custom built a website, and it is getting ready to launch. And I wanted to share it with you, but the main focus of the website, it basically is the same. It has the same information. It's got a little bit more enhanced look and feel to it, but that's not what we were focusing on. The number one focus of this website is enrollment. Enrollment. That's the golden calf of websites. That's the code to crack. And we don't want anybody to get lost in the enrollment process. We want this process to be so seamless and so simple that when they enroll, no one has to call customer service. No one has to call me. You guys might think that I'm being selfless with this act of changing the website, but it was a totally selfish act. I was just sick of getting phone calls. So that's why we're focusing on enhancing the enrollment process. With that being said, I'm going to show the website. Now, the website is estimated to be launched Friday or Monday. I like to, as a lot of you guys know, I like to under promise and over deliver. So I'm going to say Monday. One of the reasons being is we don't want to turn it on Friday and then have the weekend with no customer service with switching over. Another thing that you'll want to keep in mind when we do switch over on Monday is when you switch websites. We've done this once before as we improved our system in the past. You'll have to clear your cache and cookies the day of. You don't have to, but if you've been on the Neumi website a lot, sometimes your cache and cookies will pull the old website. So it might take a couple hours of in between websites where you'll type it in. Even if the new website's live, you'll see the old one, and then it slowly starts to switch over as the day goes on. So that's just something to communicate to your leaders and to your downline. With that being said, let me share my screen. Hold on one second. Here it is. So I'm going to share my desktop, and we are in testing phase right now. So with us being in testing phase, we aren't connected to our platform, but you guys can see what this looks like. So this is the website. You know, it's a better look and feel, a little bit cleaner. Shop now, join. Here's the white paper, Neumi skin. We have ingredients, hyaluronic collagen, glutathione. We have some before and afters. We have the Neumi breakthrough. We have some frequently asked questions that people can look at, our social media. So that's what that looks like. Now, I know everybody's wondering, all right, what does the join process look like? So there's a couple ways you can do it. I'm going to clear my cart for now so that I'm starting at square one. So this is what it looks like. You can hit join, or you can shop for products and open up your cart, and it'll say create cart and check out. But if I click join, you'll see that I'm shopping with Sam Space. That's our test user from Ghana. So we have a Ghana affiliate. They could change right here, change their sponsor if it was someone else who referred them and someone came up by mistake. You select your country and you select I'm shopping as a Neumi member or a retail customer or a preferred customer. So if I select Neumi member, you'll see the welcome packs appear right here. Welcome packs 1, 2, 3, and 4. And when you click on them, all the details will pull up. And let's say I wanted to change, say, oh crap, I don't want to sign up as a Neumi member. I want to sign up as a preferred customer. I'm going to select okay, preferred customer. You'll notice the welcome packs went away. So now we just have some auto ships that they can sign up. Now, the cool thing about this process is everything is on one page. This is the code to crack, right? So no one's going to get lost when all they have to do is select a thing on their auto ship, fill in their information, put in their account information, put in their payment method, and check out. And then when they do, let's say they do a Neumi skin, add this to auto ship. So that's been added, and they can choose every week, 2 week, monthly, bi-monthly, tri-monthly, and they select their start date as well. So I want to say, okay, I'm going to do April 6th, and that's when you start. This is great for you guys as leaders, because if someone's enrolling as a Neumi member, they can select their welcome pack. Let's say, we all want to be builders, so I'm going to do welcome pack 4, obviously. And I'm going to add another Neumi skin to my auto ship. And then as I fill out this information, I'll be paying $1,000 today and then setting up my auto ship for later. So I'll be setting up my auto ship for next month, which is cool. That means I'm not paying anything today on my auto ship. I'm getting it ready for next month. So that's what the enrollment looks like. It's pretty hard to get lost when everything's on one page. That was our philosophy when creating this, and testing so far has been going great. So we think everyone's going to be really excited about that. So that's my first announcement. And I was going to announce it last time on our calls, but we just had too many good announcements. I didn't want it to get buried. The next announcement we have, I feel like I'm not doing this one justice. This one is huge, and it's our biggest investment we've made as a company. And we're not investing in a new building, clearly, because I'm sitting in the janitor's closet. We're not investing in a limousine for Steve, or in any fancy things. What we're investing in is you as a field. That's what we're investing in. What we are doing is we listen to the field. We always pride ourselves on being a field first company. So what we've done is we have put together a 90-day promotional bonus, and we're calling it a Blitz bonus. And it might not be the last Blitz bonus you see. It might be where we implement Blitz bonuses throughout the year to incentivize different patterns of that we want to see as a company, maybe a preferred customer bonus or something like that. But this bonus that we are implementing is called Power of 3 Blitz bonus. So I am going to pull it up. Let's see. I know I always take my time when I'm pulling stuff up. Share my screen. Okay. So this, let's see, is this in the way? I think I might need to minimize. All right, so like I said, we're going to start with our promotional 90-day Blitz bonuses. And what this is the Power of 3 Blitz bonus. And what it looks like, it looks the exact same, but there's one key element that skyrockets our payout as a company. And believe me, it does skyrocket. And it's not all going to the 99% of it isn't going to the leaders at the top. Our huge increase in payout are $50 checks that are going to your average Joe or Jane who first comes into the company. That's who we want to invest in. We want people to be excited and get their bonuses right away. So what we are doing is, for the next 90 days, for this Power of 3 Blitz bonus, you can now create your Power of 3 on first time enrollment. So if I enrolled in the month of March and I enrolled 3 friends this month, I don't have to wait for them to be out of their enrollment period to receive the $50 bonus. I can enroll 3 people right now and get my $50 bonus. So that means, let's say I came in with $100 and I enrolled friend A, B, and C on a $100 pack. I'd get $25, $25, and $25. So I would get $75 plus the $50 bonus. So if I enroll 3 people in my first month, I paid for my product and I got a $25 on top of what I paid for my product just by creating my first Power of 3. Now we are expecting to see explosive growth with this, because this is huge. No other company is doing this. I can guarantee it. And this was as a result of listening to a leader, listening to leaders in the field that tell us, hey, you know what? Don't pay us a lot of money. What we really need to do is we need to incentivize the people who are just coming on, just getting started. We need to give them something to be excited about. So for the next 90 days during this Blitz bonus, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And one of the people that helped us come up with this and give us the idea of rewarding people right here in the get-go and not forcing them to wait a little bit longer is Curtis Knight. So Curtis, I'm going to ask Curtis to come on for a second, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And Curtis is going to explain how big this is for us to be doing this as a company. because the payout is, trust me, it is ginormous with the numbers we've run.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can we put the screen back up? Is that okay?
Yes, I can. But people won't see
I don't
our
want to
pretty
look at
faces.
myself. You look great. You look frozen, but you look great. I am so excited about this. I think everyone else is. I'm seeing all the comments below, but I just want to share a couple points. And I really, really got to tell you, I'm so appreciative of you and Aaron and Steve. It's been an incredible, we just counted, it's 50 days we've been involved with the company. And I've never met a more open-minded corporate team. More importantly, just general, nice, kind human beings. You guys are really, really fantastic. And I called up on the phone with you, and I called up with Aaron and had a really good conversation with Aaron. And he said, Curtis, don't you want some sort of infinity bonus or some big bonus down the road? And I was like, no, you've already got this incredible 3x3 pod, this bonus that really we could make it so much more simpler for all of the distributors, for all of us reps out there to understand and to take this. And it's not like pouring diesel on a bonfire. It's truly jet fuel. I think we're all going to see the numbers from this over the next 10 days before the end of the month. A lot of people are maybe halfway to diamond, and they're going to hit diamond or they're going to hit double diamond. It's going to be a very, very exciting 10 days. So all I wanted to share was this. And Aaron actually stirred something up in my brain today on the phone. He said, well, Curtis, I said to him, I said, this is so great. So people can get in now or in 3 days before the end of the month. And if they put in 3 people and they just ordered $100, it would be $75, right? $25 on each person. The fast start bonus, they get paid both. The fast start and this 3-pod bonus, and a $50. That's $125. Most people, if they placed a $100 order themselves, got one each of the product. And what happens is we all have done this. We've all maybe started that way, just put our foot in the, toe in the pool, and then tried that. Then 4 days later, as soon as we get our product and spray in our face, swoosh, we're like, okay, I need to order $1,000 or $500 or $300, whatever is fitting your family. But I said $125, basically get 3, yours is free as a distributor. This is really cool. Aaron said, but Curtis, even better, the next month and the next month, they keep getting this bonus and they're going to get $21 plus the 50. See, the next month, typically it would just go into the unilevel. You get those fast starts. It's great, $75. But the next month, it would just be $777. If you didn't add any more people, if everybody stopped, which, by the way, in this company, it's not going to happen. But let's just say you just put in 3 people, 777, 7%, and they order the same thing the next month, it'd be $21. But now they're going to get that $50 bonus as well. So they're going to pick up 50 plus 21, $71. I think that in itself is remarkable, with just 3 orders, $300 orders, which is phenomenal. Everybody's going to see the results of this. But now, more importantly, what's going to really happen is you're going to help those 3 people bring their 3 people in. You're going to focus on them and help them get that $50 bonus, because there's nothing more exciting, finally, in a network marketing company where we can really get people earning money and earning a lot of money quickly and with an established, incredible product with incredible results with amazing owners. So they help those 3 people do the same thing. What happens is your $50 bonus is basically you're removing that, you're crossing it off, and then the next month, as you help 3 people get that bonus, you get a $250 bonus. And you don't get that just 1 month, you get that every single month moving forward. Keep going. Oh, for the 90 days, excuse me, for 90-day bonus. I got to be careful. It's the 90-day bonus.
Hey, Curtis, sorry to interrupt. It'll keep going past the 90 days. The only thing is now's where they start to build it, because they'll get it that first month. But if they build it in the second and third month, and then that will keep going, they'll still keep getting the $250 and $1,500 bonus for the rest of their life, as long as it maintains active. It's just that first part where you get it in the first month that we're changing, right? But they'll get it for forever.
Perfect. Awesome. Excellent. And it's very exciting. And then obviously, if you then you're just going to help those 3 people. They're going to be just excited with those 9 people they put in there. They're going to help those other 9 people, and you're going to help them just get 3 more people, a minimum of $100 order. 9 people hitting they're going to, I mean, how exciting. You have 9 people in my mind, and I'm sure all the other people that have been involved in the industry, they're going to have 9 people getting $50 checks plus their fast start bonuses. And it could be one of us that placed a person. Maybe they only got 2. They got in the last day of the month, so we just helped them. We already had some people in our placement. What is it called again? Aaron and I forgot the name of it. We figured it out today with you, Ryan. The placement suite. We take them from our placement suite and we put it down there, and you got 3. You filled in your little tree, your 3 by 3 by 3. They're excited. They got a $50 checks. The other people just went from a $50 check to $250. They're losing their marbles, and you pick up the $1,500 bonus. Last story, and I'll get off the screen. We've got a woman already who just got in. I think Dr. Jerry was on the phone. I think she's been involved for just maybe 2 weeks. She's put in nearly, I think, 70 people or 80 people into the business, mostly customers, but a lot of them as well as members. She's going into her placement suite and moving people herself. So I just want people to understand the strength of this comp plan. And she's in a place that herself, so she'll have the 3, she'll have the 9, she'll have the 27, the 39 total people. Say they're all at $100. It's only less than 4. It's 4. Let's just say it's 4,000 points. Roll it up. 4,000 points. She's going to pick up the $1,500 bonus. Plus, she's going to make 7%. Well, first month, she's going to make $25 times the whatever 70 people that she's put in. But just go the second month. 7% of 40 or 4,000 is $280 plus $1,500. Guys, that's $1,780 each month. If you just did the minimum of this, she's obviously almost done it twice. So it's pretty exciting. The numbers are phenomenal, and it's only been now literally 2 weeks she's been involved. This is scary how exciting it is. And for you guys to be so open-minded and to allow us and accept this as part of the comp plan, thank you very much. We're excited.
Well, you're a pleasure to work with, Curtis, and I'm bummed that we didn't get a look at you during that whole time when the screen was up. But I just want to say, on top of that, right, that's if you get everyone to sign up on the $100 thing. But if you get people up on that quarterly pack where you get free product, you just secured your power of 3 for 3 months. So if everybody gets the power or the quarterly pack and you have everyone locked in on 3 months and they save on shipping, they get their free product, they get their $50 bonus, man, that is we're building this compensation plan to help people succeed. That's what we're all about. So like I said, our payout has skyrocketed. But that's okay. It's the investment that we're willing to make during this 90-day blitz to really pour jet fuel on the fire to get hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people this $50 bonus. That's what we want. We want everyone to be getting this $50 bonuses. So with that being said, those are my 2 announcements. Now I'm leaving Aaron to deliver the big boy announcements. Aaron is our president, and he has become he's what makes it fun. I'm an otter, right? I like to have fun at work, and coming into work with Aaron is fun. He and I shoot the breeze between. It's been funny. We've been taking so many calls lately that the only time we have is for potty breaks. So in between calls during our potty breaks, that's when we have time to catch up. But that's about it. But Aaron has been an incredible person to work with. He's been honestly a role model. He's a role model for the industry on the corporate side. And I'd say the culture that Curtis talked about stems from what Aaron did when he first came on last July. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Aaron. Thanks, Aaron.
Well, Ryan, thank you, because the heavy lifting was done by Ryan. So I appreciate him. And folks, you got to realize that Ryan is somebody that's not afraid of technology. He's a person that understands systems. He's a person that understands the reality of what you guys need in the field to be supported, to build your teams, and to help them duplicate. And just like Curtis talked about a few seconds ago, when you've got people that are having validation that everything you said to them is actually happening, when everything you said to them is something that's working for them, and all of a sudden they get a paycheck, Well, we've just done exactly what we said we would do when we brought them into the company. And I've always had a tough time with it because so many people get so excited about building their organization that they forget about all those people that they left behind as they were running literally as fast as they could to the next person, the next person, the next person. And of course, we all have these incredible ideas on how we're going to support our people and teach them and train them and give them all of these ways that they can be successful. But in reality, a lot of times we just get excited and we run to the next deal. So what we want to do is teach the law of duplication, because when you have duplication, you're going to see growth, you're going to see excitement, and you're going to see validation for those people that have never had success in their history of joining any network marketing companies. I was telling somebody a story today about a company that had to go through and do income disclosures because they kept on showing these big checks on stage. And it's something that we just don't do. It's a compliance issue. But the funniest part about it is the reason we don't do it is because there are so many companies out there that had to make disclosures, and you found out that literally nobody's making money in these companies. And it drove those companies out of business. We want people making money. We want people having success. We want people having success on the product. We want people to have success in the compensation plan. And most importantly, we want you to know that you're valued. We want you to know that you have a place with us in our heart, that we are a big, giant family of Neumi people that come together. And literally right now, I think we've got 342 people on the Zoom call. That's not counting probably another 50 to 100 people on Facebook Live. Folks, we are having fun with this. This is just getting started, though. So here we go. So Ryan talks about a couple of the most important things. Enrollment. I've always said, take out the excuses. We don't want any excuses. As people are going through the process of getting involved with our company, becoming a member or a customer, we want to make it easy and seamless and transparent. We want to make it so simple that anybody, myself included, could do it. So we use me as the guinea pig, and I go through and test and try and see if I can't comb through, as Ryan says, his incredible word for for getting us to do something. But the fact is that literally, as you comb through it, you realize we have just made it so simple. It's going to be a game changer for the industry. Our incredible pods that we're asking you guys to build is purely a reflection of something that everybody has taught for years and years and years. In the unilevel plan, it's a 3x3, and it creates magic in your organization. So realize that as you're starting to put together your groups, really go out and help literally those people achieve whatever success they're trying to by teaching them how to do a 3x3. If everybody helped their 3 people, bring in their 3 people, bring in their 3 people, I can tell you this, you guys will be getting all of your product for free. And as Ryan and I talked about today, if you're making an extra $2,000 or $3,000 a month, I can guarantee you that your lifestyle is going to change as well. And that to me is exciting. It's not about making all kinds of money. Steve and I always talk about this. It just doesn't happen. People aren't driving around in Lamborghinis magically overnight because they join Neumi. What they have to do is put together their plans and start working those plans and their strategies and start doing everything they can to understand what those are. So as a result, we jump to the big one that we're going to go through tonight. And I'm excited about this because let me tell you a little story. A number of years ago, I thought, you know what? Our products can get in. This was a previous life. Our products can get into doctors and spas and clinics and estheticians' offices and on and on. And so I created a program called the Doctors Program. It was a professional program. It was to teach people how to go in and talk to big professionals about the business, about the products, about the compensation plan, how they can make money, all that good stuff. Spent a lot of money on this program, folks. I mean, a lot of money. I'm talking lots of money. It fell flat on its face, primarily because it's complicated. We can talk to you guys about it. We can have conversations. It's belly to belly. But when you walk into a doctor's office or a clinic or a gym and you're talking to a trainer, the first thing that you want to do is be able to have a conversation about our products. The first thing they're going to ask is, how do I make my margin? How do I make money on the product? So they're going to ask those questions. Those questions are very important. They're going to say, how do I keystone the product? Well, keystoning product means that there's a margin or percent above whatever they buy it for that they can make on that product. A lot of times keystoning a product is about 100% markup. And so we can't do that. Just to tell you, our margins aren't quite there, but where they are is very close to giving them the ability to keystone a product to 100% markup. And by doing so, we're giving people an opportunity in the back office to go in and have a professional resellers program. Now, it's only available in America right now, folks. It is something that we put together. We've gone up one side and down the other, and that's why I tell you that there are certain margins that we can protect and that we have to, but the integrity is in the product and in the protection of that. So we want to make sure that we have price integrity out in the field. We don't want people undercutting you. We don't want people going out and saying, oh, I can buy a case of this. What we're doing is with this PRP program, again, professional reseller program, what we're doing with this program is giving people access to a wholesale account. So as you walk into a doctor's office and you have a conversation, a lot of times doctors, they're not really interested in teaching either or training either of their people that are sitting behind a desk how to actually bring in somebody and talk about network marketing or talk about levels of pay or any of that kind of stuff. So what we want to do is we want to give people an opportunity where they can come into the company and they can walk into a doctor's office, and as a member of Neumi, you can represent a wholesale product into a doctor's office or a clinic or a spa or a gym or through trainers or whatever professional environment somebody's in where they do have a retail space, giving them that same opportunity. So Ryan, if you would, let's show them this professional resellers program. And then at the end of it, I'm going to bring on somebody that we've had some conversations with just to give you guys an idea. So in your back office, as Ryan pulls this up, you'll see the professional reseller program has an order form. And as you go into the professional reseller program, it gives you all of the details on what you need to know about the professional reseller program. Now, there's a lot of words here, folks. You can go in and look at this literally and be able to peruse it and find out all the information that you need with it. But we've got a dedicated customer support person that will be actually vetting or going through and filtering out some of those people that would have an interest in coming to Neumi and being a wholesale customer. So we have a person that will help understand the makeup of the company. Do they have a brick and mortar? Do they have a reseller or a tax exempt certificate? Do they have an EIN or TIN? Do they have a space where they actually retail these products? And we can go through those questions and answers to be able to find out if they're available or they're the type of people that we want or can bring into that type of program. Because the last thing we want you to do is be competing out in the world on Amazon or eBay or somewhere else where somebody's trying to undercut you. And we all see it. If you've been in any other company, you've seen it happen. It just happens organically. You've got people that are excited. They want to go out and buy a bunch of product. They don't sell it or they don't resell it. And next thing you know, it ends up somewhere on a social media site or on Amazon or eBay or somewhere where they can dump the product. So the coolest thing here is that we've pushed this program into our customer program. So during the welcome bonus period, as you guys know, everybody gets 25% of their personal enrolled people. Well, the good news is that this program will go under a customer event. So as a result, every time they purchase product from you, it will actually be in that wholesale category under a customer category. So every time they purchase a case of product or cases of product, you'll actually receive 25%, and then 3% will go up the upline. Now, the exciting part about that is that we can make that work, and we can give you guys the opportunity to go out and build this type of environment that literally a lot of companies have tried, a lot of companies have failed because they just didn't have a product that could, number one, be keystoned, and number two, that just didn't have a wholesale environment, that didn't create something that somebody could take in and say, this has nothing to do with network marketing. This is a wholesale account, and you guys have the ability to purchase wholesale from us going forward. Now, the greatest part about that as well is that when you bring on some of these clinics and some of these doctor's offices and on, you may walk in and say, boy, I can't believe this person already has our Swish 30 on the site, which is our red bottle, and the black bottle or the black tube is our Prima Skin. But this will be for your professional resellers. And folks, I'm telling you right now, as you can see on the front of the bottle, there's a lot of information there. It has all kinds of claims that are compliant, by the way, but they're claims so that people can understand it, see it on a shelf. It talks to them. In our business, everything is about belly to belly and communication one-on-one and maybe small groups. In this situation, people will walk in and see it on a shelf, pick it up, look at it, read the label, try to understand what it is, ask the questions, and then buy the product. What's interesting is that not too long ago, and I may have told some of you this story, but I went down to Las Vegas, met with a number of doctors while I was there. And part of that conversation was to try to vet this program out, try to understand how we could put something together that gave us a professional slant or angle to go out and work with some of these people. Well, what was interesting is that every one of them wanted to be involved in the Neumi network marketing side, but they didn't want to hold any Neumi product in their facilities, in their offices. They wanted to be able to talk about it. They wanted to be able to discuss it, but they wanted to be able to sell a product that had a markup on it and a margin, and that they didn't have to explain levels or customers or MLM or anything else. So I am absolutely over the moon excited about this. Ryan and his team have spent a lot of time putting together the details, making sure that all of the information is correct and ready for you guys to have this information go. And we're excited because right now we're going to try it in the US. We're going to kick it off so that we can understand how it will work and what we can do to continue to enhance and augment it. And our goal is to give you guys opportunities literally to get started within the next day or so that you can start working some of those contacts and some of those people. So with that being said, I would like to introduce you to our newest diamond, is Tara Berner. And Tara is just a breath of fresh air, folks. You're going to absolutely love Tara. But one of the reasons why is that she's full of incredible energy, always giving us ideas and suggestions. And like Ryan talked about, it's our goal to listen to the field to understand really how we can continue to get better and better and better. So with that being said, Tara, we talked about the professional reseller program. You talked about the magic that's in this program and how it opens up all kinds of new doors. So if you wouldn't mind, maybe you could just share with everybody on the call today some of your thoughts about this PRP program.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Aaron. Boy, I sure wish you would have talked about this first. I had a whole plan of exactly what I was going to say, and the ship sailed. It's out the window. I'm going to have to wing it now. Between our app, the new packaging, the new website, this Power of 3 Blitz bonus. I mean, Curtis mentioned jet fuel. He wasn't kidding. So now that we've got this PRP program, our professional resellers program going on, my excitement level, you guys, is through the roof. So I have 27 years of experience in this industry. And one of the biggest obstacles that I have come across is finding amazing products that would do so well in a professional environment. And the biggest obstacle, and Aaron hit the nail right on the head, was network marketing, MLM, and complicated. I could go in, I could pitch a product, I could meet with owners of gigantic wellness centers, and as soon as they heard one of those 3 words, they were out. So I love so much that we are so young. This company is so new still. This type of program usually is not available until a company has its feet wet for a little bit. So thank you so much for making this available. This is going to set fire to Neumi. It's going to set fire to your personal business. And not only that, but it's really going to open up brand new channels where we can get this product out to so many more people. And really, that's what it's about. So I'm really excited about it. Thank you so much. And hey, everyone who loves this, give me a 1 in the chat box right now. Hit your keyboard, get your cell phone out. I want to see like 3, 4, 5, 600 ones. Give me a ton of ones. Thank you guys so much. I'm very excited.
Tara, I tried to do an announcement in the chat, but now it's just buried by a bunch of 1s.
Well,
awesome.
Tara, and you know, it's interesting because Tara and I had a conversation with one of her people that she had brought in just recently, had a great conversation, and the person is very, very involved in the healthcare industry. I mean, when I say that, I'm talking really involved in the healthcare industry and has incredible contacts, thousands of different clinics and medical professionals, et cetera. And she was over the moon about this because it took all of the complexity out. It took all of the questions out, and it just gave her a program that she could walk in, have a conversation with anybody. If they like it, fantastic. If they don't, fantastic. Folks, we have an opportunity here that is unlike anything that I've ever seen or ever been a part of. And we've got some opportunities that are in front of us that we're opening doors right now. And I'm telling you, this duplication method with our Power of Three pods is going to change the game that you currently have with us right now. It's going to change the game of network marketing. We're going to see how this runs for 90 days. We're excited about it because it's going to change people's minds. It's going to change people's thoughts, and it's going to give people an opportunity to actually see something happen. And I've always said, and I was telling Curtis this earlier, we were having such a great conversation about it. And I said, Curtis, you realize if I've done my job, I've given them enough tools that they can actually cover the cost of their product every single month. And the last thing I want is that when somebody goes into business, that they're always in a deficit or they're always in the red, not in the black. We want to give people the opportunity to always operate in the black. And we've just made it so simple for you to do that. So between the enrollment pages, between our incredible pod for the Power of Threes that you guys can start building, locking down, and then moving to the next pod, unbelievable. And like Ryan said, this continues on and on and on as long as you keep them qualified. So keep them qualified, stay in contact with your people. It is the greatest duplication method I've ever seen. And I appreciate Curtis. I appreciate Tara. I appreciate you individuals that are bringing these thoughts, these ideas, these suggestions. And I promise you, everybody, we're listening. We want to hear you. We may not be able to get to everybody because we're growing at warp speed right now. And I'm telling you, I'm just throwing that out, that we're growing so fast right now that we can barely keep up with calls and text messages and all that. So don't think that we're forgetting about you. Don't think that we're ignoring you. We just simply don't have enough hours or minutes or seconds in the day to get to everybody. But we're so proud of you because each of you are doing the work that's necessary to take this product to the world, to introduce them to something that's a game changer, and to give them the chance of a lifetime to get involved with us and to change their lifestyle, to change whatever it is about their life that they want to change. And we're giving them that chance. And with that being said, as we've had these conversations internally, I've got a guy that's extremely excited about what we're doing. And I can't keep him off the call tonight, I don't think, unless for some reason he bowed out. But Steve Scott is with us. I know he's got to be with us. He's got to be somewhere. There he is. Yeah, Steve Scott. And I got to just turn the time over to him for a minute because he's chomping at the bit. He wants to just talk about a little bit about what we've done, some of the changes that we've made. And so with that being said, our founder, our friend, Steve Scott.
Thank you, Aaron. And I want to start by congratulating Tara, our newest diamond. And Big Mike is no longer Big Mike. He's now Diamond Mike. So we have 2 new diamonds this week. And I want to make an announcement. This is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a privilege and honor to announce our first triple diamond. Karen Justice, amazing. I don't even think you've been in 8 or 9 weeks, and triple diamond, but more important than a rank, it's great for you. It means you'll make more money. But you know what, Karen, you're changing lives and your roots are going deep. You've been bringing in leaders who are bringing in leaders who are bringing in leaders. And those roots are going to go down and they're going to go all over the world. And people's lives are going to be blessed physically, performance, people that think life can't get any worse, all of a sudden life's going to get better. And then they're going to think, wow, can it get better than this? And it's going to keep getting better than this, because guess what? When you change a person's life, their health, their performance, their abilities, their mental clarity, even their economics, they want to be a part of the family. And they gain trust. And out of that trust comes commitment. And out of that commitment comes motivation. We're so much bigger than 1 or 2 people. This is not about me. It's not about Ryan or Aaron. We're your servants. We're here to serve you. When we first started talking to Michael Firth and Alex Monterosa about going into network marketing again, which I had basically sworn off, you know what? I heard their hearts. And I knew, and Ryan felt the same way, that if we do it this time, We're not just going to say, we listen to the field. Oh, we have a field advisory board. They're really involved. No, we have been designed and developed and evolved by field leaders. And folks, whether you're a leader or not, you have a voice with those who are above you. And those voices get heard, and it percolates up to the field leaders that do have an instant ear with us. And we are open to change. We have to measure everything. We can't bankrupt the company. We can't, we do have shareholders, and someday we're going to have to pay the shareholders. Someday, they keep telling me I'm going to even get a salary. Right now, I'm not getting anything. But you know what I am getting? I'm getting lots of friends, lots of family. I'm not having to write checks anymore. Woohoo! Because the company is cash flow positive, not because of us, but because of you. And I've always said, I was in a family business for 35 years, where every day I got excited about going to work because I really love the people. And we went through highlights. We had one year where we made a $40 million profit to split between a few of us. We had another year where we lost $28 million. It had to be, all of us had to write checks and say goodbye to savings accounts. But you know what? We always had each other. We loved each other. We'd sacrifice for each other. None of us ever felt alone because we had each other. That's what this business is. I'm getting to build this business with people that I love, people from my past who have come into this company, the new people. Oh my gosh, the quality, the integrity, the heart, the love, the care, the kindness of these people that have come in. Amazing. So to all of you, I want to say thank you. I want to say we are a Neumi family. Other companies may claim it. But that's what we have here. And Jerry, Curtis, Karen, Tara, Rhonda, Sherry. I mean, we just go on and on. The whole field are people I care about. Michael, Nicole, I could go on and on. Joe in the Philippines, Marcus in the Philippines. I better stop because then everybody says, why didn't you name me? Because we have over a couple thousand people now, so I can't name everybody, but I love what we're seeing. And I love the people that we have. Every person that has made it to Diamond and I've gotten to meet all of them now. So far, it keeps growing every week, but every one of them have a heart. And every one of them love the people they're working with. So this is can you believe it? At 73, I have the most fun, most exciting, biggest breakthrough, but most fun work environment and the biggest family to work with. So I thank you, Ryan Scott. Thank you. Thank you, my sweet son. You have the best ears in the business. You listen. You've shown no arrogance. And you've shown brilliance. And you and Aaron have made such an incredible team. And of course, I've got to thank Bert, our scientist that has made all of this possible. Of course, Heath tells me he hasn't. He says God has, because God's the one that's been giving him this brilliant insight in 20 years of nano work. So there's so many people to thank. But I just want you to know I love you. I can't wait till we all get together, which, it'll be sooner or later, but it's going to be sooner at the rate we're going. We'll be able to afford a convention in 2023. And then we'll get to hug each other in person instead of on Zoom. So thank you. And Michael, I turn it back to you, my dear friend, who has stuck with me through thick and thin. And man, you've really had to go through it. Same thing with Alex Monterosa, boy, to be Steve Scott's friend, you got persecuted. You paid the price, and you stayed right by my side. Thank you, dear brother. And now I pass it off to you.
Thank you, Steve. And I just want to reiterate, working alongside Steve Scott for nearly 14 years now has been one of the biggest blessings of my life. I didn't have red eyes before. I do now, thanks, Steve. let me just say one thing as I wrap up. We're going to give you a couple of quick events, but you all know that I tend to be able to manage multitasking on social media and this sort of stuff. This has been the toughest event to manage because there's been people coming in. Aaron's going, can you just queue up this speaker? And I go, I would, but all these names keep coming in and it keeps going off the screen and I'm trying to keep up. It's been crazy. There's about 400 people combining the two platforms live right now. That doesn't include replays, which is off the charts. So congratulations to Jerry and Curtis, to Tara, to Karen. Wow, Triple Diamond. Wow, it's just blowing my mind. So a couple of quick things to wrap up. We have, as you probably know, we have a daily call to meet corporate, a prospecting call, which is open to everybody. Unfortunately, for this part of the world, in the Southern Hemisphere, it's a bit early, unless you want to get up at 3 or 4 in the morning. So we have a weekly one that we've scheduled, and that's tomorrow. So if you go into your app, it says International Prospecting Call. The guys down this neck of the wood, Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, blow the doors off that, but it's open to everybody else as well. It'll be later in the day for you. You all know we have a Neumi Academy. And one thing I was blown away with the other day, we got some new people, some logged in under other names from other companies that have come in that are just icons of this industry, who've been way more successful than most of us in the room right now. And they attended our one-star workshops the other day and actually said what they love about Neumi. We don't have to create a system. We came in, the system's created, it's already there. Every tool, every training, everything. We don't have to go and create anything, which was really humbling to hear that from someone of that stature. So as you probably know, we just wrapped up the one-star workshops. The one-star workshops, you need to qualify to be a one-star to attend, but you can attend any one of the modules that come up. So in 2 weeks from now, you're going to see me put it in the app in the next 24 hours. There will be the next round of one-star workshops starting. Anyone who's one-star and above qualifies. It'll happen in about 2 weeks on a weekend from now. And so you'll see that come up. You have to qualify to attend. But we have road to one-star training next week on exactly this time slot. So anyone who hasn't qualified at one-star and above yet and isn't qualifying to come to the workshops, that's okay. Learn all the skills you need to. And guess what topic we're going to cover next week? We're going to focus on the power of 3 because it's so simple. You want to go crown, real simple. Go diamond. You want to go diamond, go one-star. You want to go one-star, it all starts with this amazing enhancement we've just put into place. So there'll be some training on that this time next week. So let's blow the doors off the events tomorrow, and we look forward to seeing you all
Michael,
on the next event. Oh, yes, Steve.
Michael,
right.
I'm right here. I have one thing I need to announce. For those of you that were contest winners for the mentoring program, we're now combining both hemispheres, Southern and Northern Hemisphere. And this coming week's mentoring program will be Monday evening at 6 o'clock if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. And that's Saturday morning, figure out your own times, but it's 6 o'clock Mountain Time. And we just want to make sure that all of you go. We're combining all the groups. Alex Monterosa will be translating to the Spanish winners. But these are people that won the contest for the mentoring program. I forgot to make that announcement. So back to you, Michael.
No, that's fantastic. And what I love now, as the numbers are showing on the web room, blowing the doors off, we're going to get a bigger boat, bigger room. You go to your app and the exact time frame of all these events we've just talked about. If you click on it under events and then open up the event you're looking at, it'll tell you in your local country, your local time zone, all the login details in your zone. So you don't have to worry about what does mountain time mean? What would that be for my type of part of the world? If you send the app, you have a downline has the app and they go click on it, they'll have all those details as well. So thank you for everybody. Do me a favor, head over to Facebook if you haven't already and type something about today's event underneath that post and let's push that through the roof with the algorithms on Facebook as well. All the best.